Leo. Oh my gosh, welcome, Leo. I'm so excited to do this reading. It's August 9th, post Lionsgate energy. Look what comes up as I say that on the bottom, and look what's on the bottom of my deck. Coincidentally, the Strength card. All right, so this should be very powerful, right? I'm excited, and I think it will be. So we're going to take an animal totem card, and let's get this space ready. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, the great power that holds up worlds, the great power that creates worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all, the Akashic records in the great halls of wisdom. Ooh. Wanted to be seen. Stealth, strength, and purity. The leopard. We ask for a clear, precise, and protected message as we open this portal to communicate with you. Please allow only the highest vibration and highest manifestation to come through that portal. In great gratitude and appreciation, we say Amen. Amen Ra. And for the collective of Leo, what animal totem will be a confirmation of your divine messages? What animal totem will be a divine messenger? Okay, you got 2, and we're going to leave it here. Oh my God. Wow, Leo, you got 3, which I'm going to roll with it. 3, the Trinity. You know, this is your season, your month, your celestial alignment. Hey. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to let it roll the way it is. Okay, so 4 directions reading based off the 4 great powers within. Wisdom, illumination, innocence, and introspection, also known as the mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical, energetic bodies, I guess you could say. I love working with this deck, the Native Heart Healing Oracle, with color infusions as well as sacred geometry that help to raise your vibration and heal. Alright, so we have the North, which is wisdom, your mental energy, the sacred serpent. We have illumination, East, which is your spiritual energy. We have South, which is interesting, innocence or your emotional energy. And we also have West, which is physical or introspection, the dream shield. Bottom of the deck, oh beautiful, we have universal love. This is an energy, the overall energy of these cards is that you are loved. You are loved by the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine. No matter what, you're loved. You've always been loved. You have the love inside of you. This could also be the energy of an ancestor of the feminine that also may be reaching out to you. But this is just knowing that you, even in your lowest times, your darkest times, the times that you think you're a failure, maybe the times you think you don't deserve love, you've been loved. And there is that love from above also sees who you are, the potential you have, and isn't judging you for your mistakes. That's beautiful energy, universal love. Yeah, definitely some divine feminine energy here. Then we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck for guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. And we'll use this deck. Now, what I love about, I'm going to read this first card in the North position because, you know, we have the fire energy right off the bat, Leo. Right off the bat. So we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Use that to just clarify the 4 directions card. Let me, what the heck? Oh, here it is. And that's why. So right off the bat, we have the sacred serpent, which is, I'm going to read it. I'm not even going to, it's powerful energy, and it has everything to do with this current alignment gate energy. Okay. 18, which 1 and 8 is 9. And I also encourage you, any of these cards that resonate, that you either take a screenshot or stop and pause or come back to the sacred geometry, because it tells a story, and there are certain shapes that come out that aren't necessarily seen until you kind of take a moment to meditate, and the shapes begin to, you know, tell a story. Shift almost, if you will. So what I love is you have the sacred serpent, light from the darkness, shedding an aspect of the past, transforming challenge into creativity. This healing mandala brings guidance on the transition you are currently experiencing. You are encouraged and supported to enter the Aztec temple of the Serpent of Light. This mandala of renewal speaks of the balance of light and darkness within and thus without. It represents a time of solstice and celebration. The sacred serpent awakens within your core and watches over you as you descend into the depths of yourself to enter the spiral of life. And solstice and celebration. What was I gonna say? It'll come back to me. So this, again, remember, this is your mental energy, your wisdom, the north. Honor this sacred time as you enter your inner temple for a journey that only can lead to renewal. The sacred serpent guides you in reawakening your light, carrying you back within yourself so you can be born anew. Rise again, dear one, as the serpent rises within you. The energy within this mandala suggests that an aspect of your life, your older self, is relaxing and making way for a brighter new self to be born. This process can be as simple as you choose for it to be. Invite your new self, your higher self, within by calling it from your heart. Rainbow ray, the 7 main chakras, fire, Aztec temple, kundalini energy, rebirth, and nervous system. So right off the bat, we have this rebirth energy, this powerful awakening, this surge of energy. As you, especially as it said, you descend into the depths of yourself, as you begin to understand yourself, understand your own darkness. There's this light that comes from the universal mother, from the divine, this love. I'm feeling the energy of you loving yourself and being gentle with yourself. Yeah, look what we got. We got an 8 and a 9 here. We got 18 and 8. And here we go. There it is, number 8. There you are, Leo. The path. It's time. And it's interesting because this card, they talk about you just walking forward through life, dealing with whatever you're dealing with. And then it's almost like, you know, this energy of this card is almost like, well, first it's time to walk your path. The way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. The path is illuminated, and you have this fire, this Aztec temple of light. Aztec temple of the serpent of light, and you have this lighted path. Begin and take action. We must be courageous and move forward, and that's such Leo energy, yo. I am open and responsive to the opening of the way, not the way. When we accept where we are, acknowledge what needs to change to grow and begin to love ourselves. More completely, the direction of our lives begins to change. We often decide we want to follow a more authentic way for ourselves, and our desires become more aligned with the needs, wants, and values of our true selves. Imagine we are lost in a dark forest and can hardly see. There is no visible path, and every way looks exactly the same. Now, we just talked about, diving into the depths of yourself, and we have this kind of same energy. We feel burdened by shadows and are not sure we should even move because we are so paralyzed by fear and uncertainty. Then the sunshine somehow breaks through the clouds and leaf canopy, and there ahead is a path illuminated in golden light. It is clear now the direction we should head. The path is not only visible, but it is inviting us forward. And so instead of just standing there, we can't wait to step on it and move forward. The path is lit, and now it is time to walk upon it. And it says companion stone is pyrite. This is beautiful because, there's this illumination, there's this light coming from the darkness. There's this love from within. And it transforms you. You have the universal love here. It's time to walk your path. And this is what the Lion's Gate is opening up for Leo. A path of golden light. Wow. So we have the Light Seers Tarot, which we'll use to deepen and clarify the message even more. Yep. Oh, Leo, I knew your reading was going to be powerful. And there it is, the Wheel of Fortune. This is that change that they were talking about. The wheel, completion number 1 is a 10. Something has ended. Something new is beginning. The wheel is turning in your favor. This is a new cycle, a new beginning. Even a cycle of, like it said, it's time to walk your path. Usually when the wheel turns, it means you're going to be busy. You're going to be doing things. It's time. It's time to embrace. It's time to take initiative. But the Wheel of Fortune is also a card of a new cycle of good luck and good fortune. Things finally beginning to turn in your favor and work out. For some, the path can be some type of inheritance, windfall. If you feel the urge to play the lottery, buy a ticket, have fun. All you need is one ticket. I mean, I'm not encouraging anybody to gamble, but I'm encouraging you to gamble. And this is Sagittarius Jupiter energy. This is beautiful. Again, more fire energy, more light. But this cycle, there's a new cycle beginning. An old aspect, remember it said an old aspect had shed and there was a new aspect coming, a light from the dark. Beautiful energy, major arcana right off the bat. That's a major shift in energy. The path is open. It's time for you to walk it. And this is kind of like the wheel turned and opened the path. Opened the way. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So then in the spiritual position in the east, we have the ancient dragonfly. Another 2, a 28, another 10. And this is it's time to break a cycle, break a habit, break recurring patterns. The dragonfly is a symbol of transmutation for you. From this deck, this is a symbol of releasing the past and allowing, it says something about the dragonfly to carry, what you've released into the moonlight to be transmuted. So in your spirit, in your illumination, your spiritual self, and this is when you release this and you cut this tie, you cut this cord, you break this cycle, that's when the wheel turns. So breaking that cycle comes from within. This is where I feel like that light from the dark comes. When you release all the darkness, the light shines through. And then the wheel begins to turn. Yep, expect the unexpected. All right, so Leo, some of you definitely have a dream coming true, and it may have to do with some type of money or fortune, small fortune, large fortune, windfall, inheritance, something working out in your favor. You have to expect the unexpected. This is blue moon energy. This is a once in a lifetime. This is that the universe is asking you to wish upon a star and see what happens, you know? Shoot for the moon, land in the clouds, that kind of energy. But this is expect the unexpected, something unexpected. It might even be someone coming back from the past. Since we have the ancient dragonfly here, maybe even just to heal or reconcile it, but expect the unexpected. There's a full moon this week. I mean, these messages are timeless, but if you catch them in the energy when I record them, you know, even more so. Expect the unexpected with the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that's powerful. Yep, it's gonna be money. It's gonna be money, or it's gonna be somebody from the past. We have the Five of Pentacles, and this is the card of feeling like you don't have enough money, enough love, enough friends, enough companionship, enough opportunities. It's a card of depression, wallowing. But look what's in the room with her, in this prison that she's put herself in. There's the key, and it's always been there to unlock. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you it's going to be love, someone from the past, and for some of you, you're about to receive some kind of financial blessing. You know, so it really is time to let go of that past. Let go of what hasn't worked. Let go of your pains, your fears, your regrets. That's beautiful. Expect the unexpected. Make a wish for whatever it is you don't think you have enough of. Make a wish on the moon, yo. Whenever on the moon. But make a wish. And this is earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But make a wish, whatever it is that you think is the key, whatever it is that you think is the solution, whatever it is, the problem that you need a solution or a key to, whatever it is you think you don't have enough of, they're asking you to wish upon a star, that thing that you think that can never come true. See what happens. In the emotional, in the South, the emotional or the innocence, power within, we have the Stargate of Orion. So you have the Serpent of Light above it, right, in the north position, and in the, you know, the mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. But we have this emotional energy, and this, first of all, is water energy. This is a card telling you that your light body has been activated, and we've had a tremendous amount of solar, I shouldn't say a tremendous amount of, we've had a lot of solar storms and geomagnetic storms, activity from the sun, which is why we've had so many heat waves and so many issues with heat over the past few months. You can Google it. But this is a card saying that your light body is starting to activate. And so now there are beings or ancestors or angels. If you look behind, there's somebody from the star, somebody is waiting at the Stargate of Orion with a message for you. As you can see, there's somebody behind that Stargate. It looks like an angel. But there's messages for you. This is emotional intelligence, kindred spirits. This is a card as well that encourages you to spend time near water, for, you know, natural water sources, in water, swimming in natural water, spending time near water, drinking more water, hydrating yourself. But water has a message for you. And Orion, the reason why Orion is because and water are associated is because there was a planet. It is said that the Star Wars trilogy or Star Wars Chronicles, whatever, the Star Wars came from or was inspired by the Orion Wars. And Orion had a planet that is no longer what it was. It's been destroyed, but it was a water planet, and it was a planet. If the bodies of water, if the planet was called Mintaka, and the bodies of water on Mintaka were so clear that it is said you could see for miles underneath the water. And it was one of the planets like Mars that was destroyed during the Orion Wars. So there's messages waiting there for you. There's messages in water. Just water energy, this light body activation, this emotional intelligence, which means intuitiveness. I mean, that's essentially emotional intelligence is your Jedi power. Luke, trust your feelings. Feel the force. Nourishment. Yeah, you guys need to drink more water. Eat more foods that have their own water. Apples, cucumbers, grapes, tomatoes, watery artichokes, pears, just fruits and vegetables that have their own water is what I just tapped into, as well as just hydrating yourself, nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself. It's very important. Especially because you're going through a light body change. You're being activated. So it's very important for us, especially all that sun that's coming in, and you guys are Leo. You're, so you may be even more in tune. This may be affecting you even more. So this card of nourishment is a card of taking care of yourself, making sure you're getting enough rest, making sure you're eating the proper foods that sustain you and help heal you and give you energy. Make sure you're drinking water for sure. And this is also a card of just being aware of the things that you are jealous of in other people, being aware of your jealousy and your envy for the things that you don't have, because that jealousy and envy just means there's something that you're not nourishing within yourself. That's where that comes from. And so it's just time to nourish our dream, perhaps, and yeah, we have 9 of Swords. Interesting. So this is mental energy. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And Swords 9, this is, it's been a long, hard cycle. You got the 9 and the 10. You've been stressed. You've been betrayed. You've been lied to. You've been hurt. You've been used. You've been worried. You've been regretful. You've had fears, anxiety, sleepless nightmares. Any of that kind of mental energy that, if you're dealing with that, if that's what it's been hard, it's been really hard. It's a 9. This cycle is about to come to a close. It's interesting that we got this mental energy in the counterbalance of the North, the wisdom, the mental energy in innocence, emotional energy. Your worries, your doubts, your fears, this hard time that you've been through, the betrayal, the stress, the lies, whatever it was, there's a new cycle. Look at the energies of these two, right? Both got their head down, both, in the midst of the storm, in the chaos of the storm. And look at this person. Look at where her face is pointing. Just thought I'd point that out. So over here in physical introspection, we have the dream shield. Leo. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. This is a dream come true. This is following your dreams. And look, there's another 8. And 8s are also representative of abundance. You might be seeing 88, 888. We have the Eagle Medicine of the East, which is about soaring to new heights, breakthroughs, advancements. Always looking up at the eagle soaring ahead of you. Where did I put why do I keep losing what's right in front of me? But I want to read you this one because this is the energy. This is also the energy of the sun, which is Leo, as we know. So this is so beautiful. I love it. 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 All right. So the dream shield is pay attention to your dreams. You might have an ancestor. Excuse me again. You might have an ancestor might be sending you messages, or the divine might be sending you messages. So just pay attention to your dreams. Remember, your intuition is what's important. What resonates with you is what's important. I'm just a messenger. Pay attention to your dreams. Let your mind drift to a solution and easy conversations. Yeah, let your mind drift to a solution. Don't force it. This is why the releasing and surrendering to the divine keeps coming up over and over again to all the signs. Because when we're in this energy, it's hard to see, right? It's hard to have that eagle eye, that high vantage point, right? Look at, I feel like that's that eagle energy. It's hard to see the solution. It's hard to believe in a solution, but that's what the divine is here for. The divine is here to take the reins when things are bigger and above us and we can't find the solution. We don't believe there's a solution. That's when you say, you know what, I'm going to stop worrying about this. I'm going to stop allowing it to take my energy. Instead am going to surrender it to the divine. I trust and allow that you will find a solution, and I'm not going to worry about it though. Worrying is like chewing gum. I read in one of the oracle books I have. It's, you know, it's something to do, but it has no nutritional value. It doesn't solve anything. It doesn't help anything. All it does is stress you out, keep you from getting rest. And that's another thing, this nourishment. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Take a vacation from your freaking problems. And how do I mean that? Then just, you know, take an hour to not think about it. Take an hour to go to the movies. Take an hour to take a walk. Take an hour to take a nap. Just an hour to take a break. Maybe saying, you know, what you are grateful for. But we have this. Let's go back to this. Oh, I lost my page. The medicine of this mandala is now at your side. The symbolism of the dream shield existed amongst many ancient Native American tribes. A dream shield was not used in battle, but to decipher the dream state and the unconscious mind. It can therefore help you to achieve your dreams. The Native Americans would share the experiences and visualizations from their dreams with the medicine man of their tribe, and a dream shield would be created to represent their soul's evolution and path. In many instances, this would be depicted through a medicine wheel on the shield. Now remember, the path is opening, right? The path is opening. The cycle is turning. Good luck, good fortune, better times, even karma ending. And you have this sacred, this light, this ascension entering, you know, this kundalini rising energy. You coming into your power. You know, the lion's heart. And it's also said, you know, like I read that the guy who invented the sewing machine was stuck for a long time, I think, on how to make the needle move or work or how to attach it. Something about the needle. And he went to bed and dreamt about it. And when he woke up in the morning, he had the answer. So there could be answers in your dreams, as well as visitations from ancestors. And typically a visitation from an ancestor, they won't speak. They'll either be something understood, some kind of telepathy. But usually if you have an encounter with a loved one in the dream space and they don't say anything, but they're communicating with you, that's a visitation. So that might be another reason to pay attention to your dreams. So this mandala speaks of awareness and illumination. The medicine of eagle and the east. It brings forth a higher perspective and a deepening connection with the great spirit world. The geometry within the center of this mandala outlines the many sacred roads we take through the medicine wheel to return to our universal self. Be aware of the messages within your dreams and raise your awareness of the impact they have on your waking world. Do not allow yourself to be caught up in, too close to, or too entwined with the coming and goings of life. Instead, this card is asking you to soar as the eagle to a higher vantage point where you can see your life's path and paths within the world around you. You are the warrior taking your own journey upon the red road. Not a warrior of battle, but a champion of your dreams and the creator of your world. So on this day and moving forward, wear your dreams, those achieved and those awaiting fruition, with humility to inspire you to become the great, big-hearted warrior of your own journey upon the red road home. Golden ray, soul star chakra, solar plexus chakra, fire, the sun, the divine masculine, courage, dreams, your goals, creativity, and peaceful sleep. Some of you are not getting rest. That's part of the nourishment, rest and hydration. And that's coming in a lot. One, if you're activating your light body and you are transmuting energy, and you may need to rest more. You may need to eat foods that nourish you more. Or sometimes even when we go through this situation, we eat a lot of food that just whatever you feel nourishes you, nourishes your soul, nourishes your body, make sure you're getting that rest, because a lot of this light from the sun is coming in, and you guys, since that is your energy, it may be accelerated with you. So don't forget that it's okay to rest. It's okay to take time. It's okay to go into hermit mode and take a rest. Yep, beauty. Look at that. This is embracing yourself, your uniqueness, the beauty within you, within others, within the world, recognizing the beauty all around you, raising your vibration, but seeing beauty. Yeah, Queen, look at that, of Wands. And there we have a member from the royal court, male or female. This is that this is that Kundalini energy, that transformative, you know, the serpent sheds its skin. And this is the energy of Phoenix energy, the Queen of Wands. This is you create something new. It's time to go for your dreams. It's time to accept you for you. That's why the universal love is here. And it's time for you to make your dreams happen. And you have fire energy as well. And you have the black cat there, signifying good luck. The Queen of Wands is very attractive. She attracts through law of attraction, through her optimism and her gratitude and her taking action on her creative ideas. She manifests. This is that using that wheel energy, making your dreams come true. It's time. It's time for you to make your dreams come true. For real. And this could also be somebody from the past that might be returning, a female for some of you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that fire energy. But this is you, Leo. It's the fire energy. It's you. You did that. You made your dream come true. By letting go of the past. When you let go of this, you are going to transform. Your magic, your ability to manifest your dreams, whatever cycle, karmic cycle is over. The wheel is turning in your favor, and a golden light of some type of abundance. You know what I'm saying? What do we have on the bottom here? Yeah, we've got 4 of Cups. Water energy. This is, you know, an opportunity coming in. The divine is trying to fill your cup. Make that dream come true. Don't get caught up and distracted in this energy. Because the opportunity, the divine, like I said, is going to fill your cup. This wheel of fortune, this rainbow coming into your cup, is the divine filling it. So make sure you're staying open, aware, grateful. Don't be distracted. And bottom of the Queen, yeah, faith. This too shall pass. Fertility and abundance, joy and prosperity now return. A new cycle. And maybe what you've been through was to teach you faith. Let's talk about your animal messengers. And I just saw a cotton-tailed rabbit on my run before I came back to do this reading. How beautiful. So pay attention. You have 3 animal totems here. Plus you have the dragonfly and you have a serpent. You might see a garden snake. Don't freak out. Please don't kill it. Just leave it alone. Let it be a snake. It'll live its life. Just but you have the rabbit. Like I said, I just literally saw a white-tailed, this rabbit, a cottontail, and the moon was out as well. So very fitting. We are in a super moon that will be in Aquarius, by the way. And there's looks like a tiger, a rabbit, and a frog. Those are dream catchers. That's a dream catcher in the middle. Wow. So rabbits are power, abundance, heroism, seasons, and cycle of life. All right, so we've got the cycle of life. The new path is opening. The divine is going to find a way, because the divine imagination and intelligence is amazing, right? Path right up to the top of the world, yo. And we have heroism. That's that lion's heart, Leo energy. You have power, which is this card. You have power. And it's interesting because it's like you have this Kundalini energy rising. You have this light body activation from Orion in the Chinese zodiac. Let's see if my glasses will help. In the Chinese zodiac, the rabbit is the most propitious sign. Those born under the rabbit are thought to have considerable power. In many cultures, the rabbit is a lunar creature with feminine energies whose outline can be seen in the face of the full moon. Many Native American rabbit myths tell of the hare returning the sun to the sky and restoring warmth, the patterns of day and night, and the seasons and prosperity. The rabbit in this painting is Kaltez, a moon goddess venerated by the Ugric peoples of western Siberia. Although this goddess can assume many forms, the hare is sacred to her. Moon goddess. And like I said, the moon was out tonight when we did that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I love that the dream catcher down there has the frog in it. Beautiful. Okay, are you ready for the next card though? You're not ready. So again, pay attention to how when you see these animals, how they come into your life through conversation, somebody around you speaking about lions, somebody wearing a lion shirt, you might see a lion, a real lion, I don't know, depending. I had gotten the Lions card for one of my readings, and I went to my friend's birthday party, and it was at the Lion's Den. And there was a big picture of a lion on the front. So just saying, just be aware, because it's a confirmation. It's your divine guides, your higher self confirming whatever it is you're intuiting, which is most important. So we have this Leo, this lion, courage, strength, healing, protection, and life energy. So we have courage here twice. Yeah, the courage. Courage to create something new. The Queen of Wands is very bold and expressive, very courageous. They're like the superheroes, the king and queen, of fire. The lion has been a powerful symbol of strength and courage in cultures around the globe. Because of its mane and light color, it has also been associated with the sun, a symbol of heroism and the source of life and energy. In Buddhism, the lion symbolizes courage, nobility, and good luck. So does the Wheel of Fortune. Because that's what this is. It says the wheel, but this is, I don't know if I said it or not, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. In Buddhism, the lion symbolizes courage, nobility, and good luck. In medieval times, the image of a lion was a symbol of healing, and it could cure any disease as well as protect a traveler from harm. In the painting, the lion is framed in a circle with 4 points, which forms a mandala, a mystic circular symbol that in Buddhist and Hindu traditions was used as an aid to meditation. The psychologist Carl G. Jung said that the circular mandala, with its characteristic 4 points, circumscribed a holy place. It was a means toward greater self-awareness. And remember the Aztec Temple of Light, it said you were falling into the depths of yourself as you travel into the depths of yourself. And now we have the lion mandala, your energy. This is about you for real, and that's what the Lion's Gate is about. Discovering your power, stepping back into it, manifestation of abundance. All right, last one, we have birds. Birds of all kinds. Birds, 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 which is soul, divinity, liberation, creativity, and rebirth. So this right here is creativity, rebirth. I mean, the wands is total creative energy. It's that divine spark, that excitement, that inspiration to make something happen, to create something, to learn something. So beautiful. So the birds, soul, divinity, liberation, creativity, and rebirth. And again, soul, divinity, liberation, that the sacred temple, the Aztec temple. Winged creatures are powerful symbols in many cultures around the globe, often representing deities or other supernatural beings. Through flight, birds symbolize liberation and link the upper spiritual and lower earthly worlds. Remember, you've got the eagle over here. So you have the eagle, the dragonfly, the serpent, the lion, and the hare. You have a lot of spirit guides and guardians around you, Leo, right now, helping you turn this wheel. It's beautiful. The Egyptian gods originated as birds, retaining part of their original anatomy as they evolved into humans. The Egyptian soul is represented as a bird with a human head. In Hindu cosmology, birds represent higher levels of being, which is why the emotion, remember this being is here. And again, we talked about these wings. So these may be your messengers from Orion. Just saying, you know, very similar kind of color energy happening here. These birds, the lion, the hare, the eagle, the dragonfly, the serpent, all of these are your messengers. In the painting, a multitude of birds, including the snowy owl, swan, dove, heron, and pelican, are woven into the hair of an aged man, denoting wisdom and the connection between the earthly and spiritual realms. Leo, I mean, I don't even know what to say. What a clear, precise message. What a powerful message. You have, like I said, you have a lot of animal totems, a lot of animal spirits around you. This is good. This is good energy. There's a lot of helpers. There's a lot of messengers to help you. I love it. I love it. It's perfect for the Lion's Gate energy. Just making sure there's nothing else. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, interestingly enough, under the Universal Mother, you have the full moon card, which is the divine feminine, the moon, the mother goddess. And there's the dragonfly. This is about releasing, rewriting your story, releasing the past and something coming into fruition. And there's the dragonfly carrying whatever you've released to the moonlight. So you release this, you release these fears, these doubts, these worries that are keeping you locked, keeping you paralyzed, keeping you depressed, in anxiety and fear, wallowing in your sorrows, in your have-nots. But once you release that energy, you break that cycle, it's released, and something else comes into fruition. Something else blossoms, and you can expect something that you never thought would happen, because your thoughts were here. Now, the reason why I pulled that out is so it's definitely, and then under that we had self-love, the best love. And I just heard this from the Cancerian channel that I subscribe to. She said, I love myself. I am the most important. Oh God, now I got to go back. It's something about you being basically the love of your own life. And that's how you attract the love of your life, by self-love. This is how, when people are like, how do I attract real love into my life, a divine partner? By loving yourself more. Taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself, giving yourself what you need. That's actually, this is the card of attracting a soulmate, by having raised your vibration of self-love enough. You don't have to be a perfect, like, you know, you just have to raise your vibration enough to make a difference. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be, you know, you can have bad days, you can have room to grow. It's not like you have to, you know, be some kind of like perfect master. Just make the change. And then underneath faith, we had power. Again, we have the full moon again. You have power. It is real. This is a time of big magic for you. This is a time for you to really, you know, begin and embrace the new. And we have the new beginning. Underneath that, the new moon. This is going to be a powerful cycle for you. The Lion's Gate. And then we have hunger underneath, which is, what are you hungering for? Nourish it. This is what this emotional intelligence, this is what this energy is for. Because there's something you're not feeding yourself. And it's causing you stress and anxiety. But that's a 9. That means that's, you know, and you have the 10 up here. It's coming to an end. I just think that's all. And underneath is surrender. And underneath is gratitude. And underneath that is self-love. And underneath that is super attractive energy. Supermoon, which this is the last, this full moon that is in Aquarius is the last of 4 supermoons we've had in a row. Which is another reason why we had a lot of weather. Because the moon, the supermoon, clearly the moon affects the weather. The geomagnetic storms affect the weather. So now you have a supermoon reflecting geomagnetic storm energy, proton storms, solar flares, coronal mass ejections. And you have this supermoon close to the earth that's reflecting that same abundance of light. These same proton storms, or these light storms that are coming in, that are bringing us cosmic rays, codes, activation codes. With that Orion Stargate, activation codes. He's sitting there looking at the star 44. Pleasure. Sovereignty. Okay, I'm done. You are Leo. I mean, you showed up in your own reading as your animal totem. It's time for you to have faith. And it's time for you to know that no matter what, you're loved. You've always been loved. No matter who has treated you wrong, who has lied to you, who has betrayed you, who has used you, been abusive to you, you've always had love. You've been loved by the Divine Mother for exactly who you are, all your rights and wrongs. It's within you. You have it within you. You always had. Just like the key is right there. You've always had what you needed right there with you. It's about your perspective. It's about how you see things. But that light's coming from the dark, remember? There is a light coming from the darkness. And it's gonna be beautiful. All right, Leo. Remember, it's about what resonates with you. It's about your intuition. I'm just a messenger. So love and lightheartedness.